Today I'd like to do a review on the Tuttle Twins book, Miraculous pencil. I try to do my best on this channel to not have anything political because my goal, like I've said before, is that anyone that's interested in emergency preparedness can come and visit. And as part of being better prepared, I think it's also a good foundation to have a really good general education on how things work in the world. And one thing that I really liked about the Miraculous pencil is it goes through and describes how just a simple pencil's made and how the whole world works together to make that happen. I know that the perception is Tuttle Twin books are very conservative, very right-wing, and I did not see any of that reading this book through the story itself. There are some questions in the back that could be construed as that, but the story itself I think is very good. The video I did where I read this, you can watch that. It's not too long and you can go through and hear the whole story. But I think that this is a wonderful book. The other stuff they've done is just as good. It goes over not just this book, but their books in general, go over how to treat people, how stuff is made, how things work together, just the basic understanding of how our world works that we all live in. We bought this ourselves. I only bought one. They had the little 40% discount thing on there, and I just wanted to see if it was really worth it. The books are only 10 bucks. You can get the sets, but I just really wanted to see what this one book was about. I had a lot of friends, and obviously Facebook kept pushing it, and I was just curious what it was about. They have a little cartoon they're working on. It seemed really interesting. And if you are looking for a book, on the back of it, it says, "Do your kids know how the free market works?" And I think that's just something good for everyone to know, because as you grow up, I think objectively, we as a society globally are more removed from how things function, and there is less education on how the world works, really truly works, how stuff is made, how stuff is transported, the good, the bad, all those things. And the free market is how we function. There are obviously political views that don't like free markets, but I think that is a good way for the world to function. It makes better products. It encourages cheaper prices with better products, and it speeds up to get those expensive, one-offs or the expensive unique items, and get other companies to make them that are helping other people, whether that's medical equipment or anything, computers or a shovel, everything on every end of the spectrum. It just helps everything. And this is just a really good book. This goes over how the pencil tree is done. So this goes over from where does the wood come from, but not just the wood. How does the truck that needs to bring the wood to the factory, how is the truck made? How does the truck run? It needs fuel. Where does the fuel come from? How are the trees cut down? How are they cut down and then trimmed and put on a truck? The lead, the graphite, where is that made? Where does that come from? And it's really important because this is a really good example of how our world works today. It talks about going to other countries to look for supplies that are as good as they can be for the best price. And that is a good lesson for how to be in the world, I think, in my opinion. So this is it. This is the Tuttle Twin Miraculous pencil book. And I have another video that should be posting just before this one. I'm going to read this whole book. So you don't even have to pay for it. If you're just interested in it, I'm going to read it. And it's my first time reading a kid's book on this channel, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching, and if you're looking for some good educational books, From personal experience, a first grader can read this with almost no assistance. Thank you for watching.